I met my kid's father in 2015. He was very abusive, controlling, and usually kept me away from everyone, and would have his will to either abuse me or force himself on me numerous times until he felt good in himself. There was a lot of abuse, some far way worse than the others. But there is one specific time it happened that still stays with me throughout the years. One night while I was pregnant with our first child, he pulled me off the bed by my hair and chopped me repeatedly. I went to bed afterwards with chop wounds to my back, leg, and neck area. I stayed leaning on the back door, bleeding out while he slept soundly. At the time, I was far along in my pregnancy, not knowing if I would have lived. I uttered a small prayer and little afterwards knocked out. The following morning, he got up, bathed, and dressed himself. He also bathed, dressed me, and took me to the doctor. He paid a large amount of money to the doctor to stitch me up without asking questions, as well as getting my prescription sorted. I couldn't leave this man because he would torment my family. If I tried to leave him, he would threaten to kill my family, especially if I made them aware of what was happening. I ended up pregnant again with our second child. I tried having an abortion 3 times and was unsuccessful. I had the second child and he was okay, no abnormality issues, and was healthy as ever. I decided that I wasn't going to go back to live with my baby father. I was going to take both my kids and not care the pressure he'd put me or my family under. I decided not to go back. My second child got to age 2, and that's where the animosity started again. He would stalk me and let his girlfriend call to argue with me. My boyfriend at the time was aware of the happenings between me and my kid's father. He intervened, stood up for me, and was shot 6 times. Luckily, he didn't die, but left me as he wasn't going to risk his life for me, which I totally understand and agreed. Eventually, my kid's father took my kids by force and assaulted my family. He killed my father and tried to kill me. It's been 4.5 years since we broke up. I had a next child, and he tried to kill me and the child back in April of this year. I had to move and live low-key, trying to stay alive for the sake of my next child. He practices deep obeah and keeps sending blows my way. I have to be doing obeah to keep me and the only child I have left safe and alive, but this is a never-ending cycle. He has sent demons to harass me in my dreams repeatedly. I spaz out sometimes and have episodes that people compare to as me going mental because of this situation. I'm still living in fear, physically and spiritually, as I don't know what this man is up to, and he still has the children that we share together. I haven't seen or hear from them since he took them away from me forcefully. I've tried high and low resources for help, but nothing seems to work. I'm continuing to trust in the works of the Almighty as this situation is at hand, and I'm not sure when or if he will succeed at hurting me or my next child.